I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to inspiration, information, education, guidance, advice. And I want to point out an interesting little piece of interpretation done with respect to a verse from the book of Numbers, chapter 15:32, a seemingly innocent, innocuous verse. Bnei Israel, the Jewish people, the children of Israel, were in the wilderness, and they found a man gathering wood. I'm not going to get into the story of what happened to this guy, but he didn't end up very well. And in, again, reference to the spies, when Moses sent the spies into Israel, into Eretz Israel, one of the things he asked them to do is to find out if there's trees or not. Rashi uses the word tree as a reference to an Adam Kasher, a decent, righteous man who, through his merit, would protect the inhabitants of Canaan. His merit, through his chus, he would protect them. Eitz, a tree, also means wood, is an allusion to a pious, upright person in whose merit a community or even an individual is sustained. But in order to receive the merit of this tzaddik, of this righteous person, one must be machshiv, one must recognize the value and appreciate the tzaddik. If a person knocks the Torah scholar, knocks every Torah scholar, knocks every rabbi here and there, if he determines who is a scholar and who isn't, who's a righteous person, who's not, who's a rabbi, who's not, he cannot expect the tzaddik's merit to preserve him in his time of need. It was Rav Meir of Premishlan who suggests that the wood gatherer, the Mekoshesh Eitzim, the gatherer of wood, in this situation, is a metaphor for someone who selects and determines, not just gathers, but he selects and determines who is an eitz, who is a tree, who is a righteous person, and who is not. This Mekoshesh, this wood gatherer, denigrated tzaddikim. He denigrated righteous people. He decided who is worthy of being an eitz. How can one who degrades tzaddikim expect to be sustained by them? And in this case, accordingly, he was not. I have recently, and quite sadly, been told by a very dear friend, that she was, unfortunately, witnessed and heard a rabbi denigrate and mock and ridicule and put down other rabbis. Oh, this one's this one's that, he doesn't know this, he doesn't know that, he's a quote-unquote rabbi in quotes, and she was rightfully very upset. She bared her soul to me, and how much it hurt her that someone who was himself a rabbi, why didn't he know better? Why does he do this? Who is he to judge who is a righteous person or not? Who's a scholar, a chacham or not? Who's an eitz and who isn't? I said that we should pray. We should pray for him, that his eyes are opened. Because how can one who degrades tzaddikim expect to be sustained by them? We're going to be doing other videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch. Please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.